What's good everyone, it's Zigzag here, welcome back to another GeoGuessr video. Today we're playing a Skewed World, which is a really fascinating GeoGuessr map because it has 50,000 locations, but they're all facing away from the road. The meaning of this is that it's a completely different game to normal GeoGuessr. Normally we get to see the country's road infrastructure, instead here sometimes we're left looking at bushes or buildings or lakes or something like that, and it is a lot harder. For that reason, the top score ever here is 24 on Skewed World. So Stique really made things a lot harder. I've been going for this world record for a long time. Let's see if we can make something happen today. I feel great. So let's just see if we can play well and pull some nice guesses like we normally do on these videos. Okay, first one here is a fairly easy Australia. I'd love to get the right city, though I'm not really sure if I'll be able to. It kind of reminded me a little bit of Canberra, so I might try that here. Not really sure where it's actually going to be though. And it was actually just outside of Adelaide there in Strathalbyn. Makes sense. Definitely made sense there. Next one here should be Mongolia. So this is actually a good start. This is fairly standard stuff for Mongolia. That's the way Mongolia normally looks with those yurt houses and lack of trees. Next one here we have the southern style of bin for Malaysia. So this is already a flying start to the episode. Very much like the way this has started off. Yeah, but this bin's normally found in Johor all the way up to Malacca or maybe Negeri Sembilan, but I'll just go in Johor here. And it was, yeah, just that kind of southern area. Next one here, things are getting a little bit more difficult. I think this is Eswatini, and we have that typical long yellow grass that you see there all the time. Also, the wall around the house here would definitely make sense, and the wooden poles. So yeah, I'm actually relatively confident that this is Eswatini. We'll go here, and it was just Mbabane there. Very nice. And the last one here should be Russia. Now, could it be Ukraine? Yes. But the fact that we have this kind of concrete road definitely would make you lean more Russia for sure. Yeah, so there are definitely different places where you can see that. Maybe we could be around Bratsk. I was kind of thinking maybe a bit further north instead here, so I'm not really sure where this would be, but maybe this kind of area here. Okay, ooh, it was Ukraine. Wow, I was pretty confident on Russia there just because of the kind of concrete road that you often get further north in latitude, but that's okay. 4 is a good start nonetheless. Honestly, 4 is pretty respectable, so yeah, bit of a throw there. We'll see what happens on the next seed here. Okay, now you're faced with the most classic blunder that I always make on this map. Do I go Philippines or Colombia? They look the same to me on this map for whatever reason. However, I'm just looking at this kind of landscape. It could also be something like Kenya. Nevertheless, I would still say this is probably just Colombia. So let's see. And it was Kenya. Okay, it was probably actually the follow car following off in the distance there. So again, bit of a blunder, but it's okay. When you die on 0, you die on 0. That's okay. This one really looked like Indonesia, maybe one of these islands over here to me. So I'll just go for it. And it was not Indonesia. That was Hong Kong. Very interesting. I thought it was more tropical, but yeah, I mean, Hong Kong's obviously pretty tropical. Here we just had Chilean poles. Yep, so that counts. It's good. Next one here, we have Sabah poles. So in case you didn't know, a bit of education for you guys. If you have this double crossbar making Roman numerals, like I guess that's the number 4, right? Then this is always in this state of Malaysia. You're always going to be correct there, which is nice. Next one here, we got a Turkish pole. So that makes life nice and easy here. Should be further west with these trees, and it is just further north instead. Okay, so back to it here. That was a pretty achievable seed, all things considered. We probably should have gotten all the countries. In fact, we could have easily been on 10 right now. I do believe that, although the Hong Kong was always going to be difficult. Okay, next one here. We got very interesting kind of vegetation here. Very tall. Kind of feels like a colder climate, especially with this wildflower here. So Canada, US, anything Nordic is pretty possible here. Could even see something more in just Central Europe as well. So for some reason, like Canada and Sweden are really coming to mind here. Maybe this kind of hedge is not that North American as well. So maybe like Sweden could work nicely here. I could also see like Ireland or something like that working pretty well as well, to be honest. It almost feels like a bit hedgerowish. So yeah, maybe I should go UK Ireland here. I'm going to try Ireland. Why not? Let's go for it. And it was actually Belgium there. Yeah, honestly, like Belgium's gettable, but yeah, very difficult. I feel like you're going to fail that most times. And that's really the thing with this map. Like some rounds are just, you can get them, but it's always going to be difficult, Okay, this one's Brazil. We got that red soil. The road quality is also very Brazilian. Something that you often see in the central part here where it's like the road's a bit brittle looking. This one is interesting. Colombia came to mind. Ooh, we got like a really interesting blur on the car here. Not quite sure what I think of that. Why is it so big and like kind of flat? Maybe this is Japan. Ooh, that's why I think. Generation 4 Japan. The sun is to the south, so I like it. I think it has to be Japan here, surely. Oh, it is Japan. Okinawa, wow. It didn't feel like Japan, so that really makes sense that it's all the way down there. Okay, next one here. Just USA, I think. This kind of little hut here, wooden pole. guardrail, everything fits for US. Okay, we're good. Okay, so that was a good seed. The Belgium was ultimately ungettable, and everything else was good. So let's head through here. We're already on 4. And the next one here should be Botswana. This is like very Botswanan. We do have that yellow long grass again here, but this is very flat in a way that you often would not see in Eswatini, which is quite mountainous. So I'll just go Gaborone here, and it was all the way north, but that's okay. Next one here, black number plates, wooden pole, concrete road here. This type of concrete road is very commonly found in Philippines. In fact, if you're in Southeast Asia and you're on a 2-lane concrete road, then Philippines should like 95% of the time be it. So let's just go for that here. Was on Luzon, very nice. Next one here, ooh, this is a little more difficult. Could be Mexico, could be Ecuador, could be something like Colombia. So the sun is to the south here. We should be northern hemisphere. Therefore, I'm really liking Mexico or Colombia. And these kind of wide trees are very typical of Colombia. So I'd say we're probably in the north of Colombia here. It really does seem most likely. But could we be elsewhere? Yes. Could it be Brazil? Not out of the question. I think these trees definitely feel more Colombian. Could we be on a different continent? I don't think so. I think also these cows. Very South American to have a lot of cows going on. I guess, yeah, Mexico is our main concern here. I think Colombia is more likely, and it was Northern Colombia. Very nice indeed. Okay, so already building a streak here on 7. We have hook poles here on a A-frame pole. So immediately Latvia is coming to mind here. However, you know, Latvia, it doesn't have that much winter coverage. I think this has to be Latvia though, because this one is another like alternating hooks pole, and that one is like on its own. So that one really makes me trust Latvia here. Architecture also fits for Latvia, kind of looks a bit Polish with like the dormer in the roof over here, and the apartment, the commie blocks and everything. Second options would be like Lithuania and Russia here. Maybe even Finland, but yeah, I'm pretty sure that this is just Latvia with the pole. So we're correct. Excellent. Next one here. We're on 8 already, and this is a Peruvian pole. I believe it's round. Yeah, everything looks good for Peru. Now we should also think about Colombia here. It is Colombia, actually. Okay, something gave me a little bit of pause here. We had these orange numbers on the pole, and that's something you find in Bogota province in Colombia. And then we have this white number plate on top of the car here, which is something you see on service vehicles and taxis and stuff in Colombia. So I still want to make sure here. I don't see anything that's 100%, but I'm looking at this tree in the background here, just below my webcam, down here, and that one is it's very sus for Peru, whereas it fits much better for Colombia, I think. So yeah, I think this is Colombia, and I'm gonna go Bogota here. Let's see if we're right about that. Okay, that is a perfect example of like new meta development, because I definitely would have gone Peru there earlier, like a few months ago, and instead we got 5,000 points. So there we go, 21,000, and we're on 9 here, guys. So we're almost halfway to the world record, which is obviously, it's always exciting when you're halfway, because you never know what's gonna come next. This is looking maybe like Romanian language. This pole is interesting. It's probably like connected to a railway, so I wouldn't really trust it too much. It looks kind of Argentinian, but then we have a blue strip on the plate. This looks like a Romance language, so I like it. And then also we have a Dacia, which is obviously the Romanian car brand. However, there are some concerning things here. Namely, this kind of green house in the left of the screen is weird. And architecturally, I could still see Hungary or something else being possible here for sure. Maybe even Czechoslovakia. But ultimately, I think we have to trust what we've got here. One thing I'll say, it looks quite Serbian. So I may actually go Western here, like around this city. I'll go for that, will I? And yeah, it was on the border there. That makes sense. Yeah, a bit of Hungary, a bit of Serbia vibes there. We moved to 10. Excellent. Okay. Ooh, next one here should be Ghana. Ghana just immediately came to mind. This woman, would she be Ghanan? Maybe, yeah, maybe. I guess Kampala is also possible here. We could be in Uganda, but I still think that Ghana is better here. I don't know, but like, yeah, I'm just trying to like look at these houses and everything. I could still see Cambodia as well, as scary as it seems. That's a blue roof as well. And this is like a double-story house, so this is kind of a three-way 33, 33, 33. We've got a blue barrel here that almost feels a bit more Asian as well. But what, like, I would love to remove the minimap here and just like see her properly, because I feel like she could probably bear the clue that would get us around here. Maybe this is actually just Cambodia, you know? Like, the longer I look at it, the more I'm leaning that way. So many banana plants. The soil is definitely deep red in a way that does feel a bit sus, because obviously you don't see that often there. But also the blue roof here is such a Cambodian thing that I'm really starting to change my mind here. This house, if only it was on stilts, I could definitely go there. But maybe I should just go with my first thought, which was Ghana. I don't think it's actually Uganda. It could be, but it's just less likely. So it's between those other two here. And now is where I sit and think. Ah, man, I was really trying to, like, get a sense for where she's from, but there's just too few pixels on her face for me to be able to do that, really. So, really? I think my gut says go Ghana here, just because it was my first reaction. I feel like this little shed could easily be baiting me. And I think there's just more area in Ghana that looks like this. Or at least, I think so. And then we also have these random hills, which are very possible in both countries. Oh man, this is a true 50-50. Honestly, I'll be so happy to send Ghana, but this house peeking through makes me want to go Cambodia. I feel like I'll be more mad if I go Cambodia and it's Ghana than if it's Ghana and I go Cambodia, you know? So I think I will go Cambodia. Will I? I don't know, man. I think so. I think I will try it here. Oi, oi, oi. But why are there so many palms? Because it feels like out here, I guess we could be near the big river. But why are there so many palms? I'm doing it. Okay, well, thank goodness, man. We're on to 11. Let's go, guys. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh, this is good news. Or is it? What's with this white road line? I would have thought this was Canada or the US. But we have a white road line, which is very suspect. Okay, let's try and work out where the sun is here, roughly. Oh, man, there's no shadows to be seen here. I think the sun is kind of east here, so I guess it's morning time, right? So, I don't know, what is with this white road line? I really don't think this is anywhere apart from North America, right? I mean, Russia, yeah, maybe Russia, but the fence feels mighty like North American. And then, yeah, ooh, what is going on with this highway? I would really expect a yellow line here, wouldn't you? Like, if you're North American looking at this, wouldn't you expect a yellow line here? I don't know what this, like, could be just like a single carriageway or something. Meanwhile, we're on the main part of the highway or whatever. Regardless, then the US-Canada 50-50 here is actually very difficult, I would say. I would actually think I'm leaning US just for these kind of random hills. If it is Canada, it's like all the way south, Manitoba. Could be a lot of things in Saskatchewan, in my opinion. Don't really get Alberta either, like, or maybe a tiny bit south. So, like, this kind of area is possible. Then again, I feel like US, you know, it looks very cold for US, but there are more places that fit, in my opinion. So, I think I will say, but gosh. But here's the thing, though. There are so many places in the US that don't look like this, though. So you really have to be confident to send US. Oh my goodness, guys, it's another 50-50. And this one also includes Russia, so... God. No, maybe you do go Canada. Honestly, if I'm going for the perfect score, I think I send US. But maybe there are just more places in Canada that fit this. I don't know. Or maybe I'm barking up the wrong tree and this is like Turkey or something. I don't know. Oh, but what is this patch of trees bears the clue, I think. Is that too northern? Because this is like a big patch of birches. Is that too northern for US or not? I can't figure this out. I honestly would... If I had to put it in percentages, like, maybe it's 55% Canada, maybe it's 55% US, I don't know. Honestly, my gut the whole time has said US. I think, like, my gut says US and the numbers game says Canada, but I think I want to go US more. I think I do. I think this random hill, it just kind of feels like South Dakota. I'm doing it. Oh no, it was Calgary. No, okay. These ones are really confusing, bro. I always forget about the foothills here. They're so confusing, really, really, really. Because, like, if you look over here especially, there's hardly any roads that run into here. Like hardly any at all. I mean, especially when you consider how many roads are out here. I feel like, yeah, it's not really many. So, yeah, that's 11. I mean, so gettable. Let's see what we would have had here. Next one would have been Korea or Japan. Believe it's Korea. I'll just go quickly anyway, though. It is Korea, man. We would have been on 12. This one is probably Latvia. I mean, let's try and turn this into another good streak anyway. And it was Latvia. Wow, was not sure about that at all. That was a bit of Europe roulette there. So we would have been on 13 at this point, right? We would have got that correct, 14. Okay, or something. I can't remember already. I'm a bit pea-brained with remembering stuff like that. Next one here really feels like... It could be Guatemala, but it really felt like this road in here west of Santa Cruz. So I'll just go for that. And it is. Okay. Man, I'm starting to regret not going Canada here. This is a blue number plate. We go in Senegal. So, yeah. That is nice, obviously. All the way over there. Fine. We're on 4. This is Indonesia, I believe. Yeah, everything's looking rather Indonesian here. Don't see anything from Malaysia. So yeah, pretty sure I'm happy to send it. Yeah, it's a round pole. And, oh, we have a black sticker there, do we? Now, what's that about? Well, I really thought this was Indonesia. And now we have this rather suspicious looking black sticker. I think I have to ignore it. Wait, let's see some, ooh, surely we can find some, ooh, JL, so that's, yeah, that's for both countries, obviously. Ooh, look at that, we have West Sumatran rubes here. Wow, I never thought I'd get it from a picture of them, but I'm going for it here, guys. And it was actually Medan there. Yeah, I can definitely see why I confused it. But okay, that's good. 5. Oh, man, no. This should be Canada. Now, would I send it the wrong way again? This could be US as well. Okay, so we would have been, we're 11 plus 1, so 12, plus another 5, so 17. This would have been for tying my record. And this is another pretty 50-50 round. This time, my last one, my initial vibe was US, and then I was leaning much more Canada. This time, my initial vibe was Canada, and now I'm leaning more US. Reason being that, like, some of these trees do feel probably a bit too far south. This could even be as far south as Texas, although it could be anywhere in the plains. This time I would send US again. I would send US again here, I think. And this time I'm actually right. Okay, Kansas it was. Okay, next one here, we got language. Should be French 05 area code, so somewhere down here. Actually, these trees perfectly fit, so we'll try it. And it was. Okay, man. Okay. Oh, no. So what are we on? A19 right now? Oh, no. I'm so regretting this, guys. Okay, this is Doha. Oh, my goodness, guys. Can you believe it? Can you believe it? Okay, let's see what we get next, though. Could just be Europe. Okay. 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 So, countries that came to mind. Finland, Russia, Canada, US. This house doesn't really feel North American with the red roof. So maybe Finland still is good. Maybe this is further south, but these trees, though, feel a bit north, don't they? And then the Generation 3, it's very interesting here. It is very interesting. You can't really make out too much here. So, man, we would have been on a good score. We're still on 8, which ain't bad in itself. And this, yeah. Okay, Lithuania is possible. The house, though, almost feels a bit like Czech. Or something like that. That would be a risky guess. Although I kind of like it. It kind of feels like it might be like around May time. Just like leaves starting to come back onto the trees, blooms beginning to begin. I'm not really sure where like this kind of May coverage. I'm not really sure what I associate it with. Maybe it is just Finland. Sometimes it is just good to go with your first vibe here. I could certainly see the house being finished. It just also has a bit more of a Central European vibe as well for me. The fence, yeah, there's not really much to go off of here. These white bags don't really give me anything. Maybe it is American. Honestly, here, I think America just fits better. I can see it possibly being America, and it just feels like this kind of coverage exists much more in the US. I've actually decided, like, this fence doesn't feel American, but at the end of the day, America's a huge and vast country. Many things are possible. Let's see it. Okay, it was Russia. Okay, well, yeah, that was always obviously another big possibility. I think I could have gone Russia or Finland had I not gone there, but that's where it would have ended, I suppose, maybe. Yeah, that would have been my best ever. We would have been 20, right? Yeah, 20. Okay. Well, that would have been a nice attempt. Would have been one off getting us onto the record sheets. And so we'll go for a couple more here. First of the next ones here. So this is if we had have gotten Russia. And now this would have been difficult for sure. What's this rock wall doing here? Is it Japan? I think it could be Japan. Oh yeah, I do think it is Japan. These round things feel quite Japanese. Okay, I will say it's Japan here. Let's see. Ooh. Italy. Now, I think I wouldn't have gotten that. So there we go. I don't think world record was that possible here for your boy. This one might be Japan. Did you guys know I'm going to Japan on Friday? Yeah, just a few days I'm going to Japan, and I will be hopefully doing some live streams or vlogs, so if you're, like, watching this far into the video, you must be a fan. Give the video a like, subscribe, and also check out my Twitch, because I might be doing some streaming over there. Well, I am indeed there. Okay, this should be Japan, though. Is it Korea? Okay, it's Korea. Yeah. Didn't really pay too much attention to the language there. This maybe felt Spanish, I would say. Just 5 guessing it. Yeah. Okay, nice. Okay, so let's go for one more good streak here. Let's, like, get above 5 again, and then we'll end the video once we die after that. This is Japan. We have bamboo plus low camera, and it is indeed there. Very good. Next one here, Senegal or Mexico. Ooh, it has to be Senegal. It just looks Mexican. Like, this plant looks very Mexican, though. Ooh, it's Nigeria. Okay, interesting. Have to remember that for next time. This house almost feels, like, Italian, but ultimately I think this is much further north, no? I mean, I'm just looking at this barn in the background. It feels much further north, but this house is all out of place, I feel. Oh, so maybe we're in North America. But that doesn't really feel great either. No. I thought of Croatia now. Croatia does fit with the landscape. Or like southern Russia maybe even. No, but I just feel like these kind of feelings feel Croatian. Okay, what is that guess? I really can't explain. I mean, obviously we had a big house there, which kind of looked Croatian, but I really can't explain it. That's a really good guess. I don't think many people are getting that, to be honest. I'd like to say that. Okay, next one here, like Italy or San Marino or something. Or maybe something completely different. I don't know, it could be like South Africa. It almost feels like colonial architecture here. So where is the sun? Sun's almost a bit north there. I mean, a bit south. So that would make it more northern hemisphere. So yeah, Spain, Italy. I think Italy. Like, Italy was just my first thought. I think the trees feel Italian. I'm going to go for it here. Oh, it was San Marino. Oh, it was San Marino. Wow. Yeah. Yeah, okay, well, we were only on one anyway, it's okay. Next one here, and again, Italy. Am I going to guess Italy 3 times in a row? No, twice in a row, but yes, I am. Let's see where this one is. Okay, that's all the way north. Interesting. And so here, let's go again. Man, that Croatia guess. I'm kind of sad that wasn't part of like an epic run or something, because that would have been truly special. But this one, maybe UAE came to mind here as probably best. Maybe Jordan as well. Let's see it. Okay, it was northern Chile. Okay, makes sense, I guess, but didn't really think of it. This one feels very Ecuadorian with the double kind of chevrons there. That's a good score. Next one here. Oh, Europe. Yeah, this is typical. Well, we're back to normal Skewed World luck here. What are we looking at here? Even I don't even know. Maybe like US or Canada. It was US. Okay, nice. Next one here. Oh, is it New Zealand or Colombia? Sun is more so to the south, but I still think it looks more like New Zealand. I'm not trusting the sun. I'm going here. Okay, it was Norway. That makes sense. I guess they're kind of like opposite parts of the globe, but yeah. This one, UK maybe came to mind. It was France. Yeah, maybe felt a bit warmer. Okay, well this will be the last seed. If nothing starts in this seed, then so be it. So let's see if we can make something of it. And here we go for some northern Argentina here. Very nice. This one is Colombia with the yellow plates. That's nice and easy. The yellow plates just make life nice and easy in Colombia, don't they? The next one here is, I think, Chile. The dry hills in that region would definitely suggest Chile, so I'll just go for it here. Was indeed there. Very good. Next one here is hard. And what country is it? Well, it could be anything Baltic or Russia or Finland or anything around there. Russia is not bad, though something's not quite right for Russia, I feel. It's a lot of thin birches, so yeah, maybe you do just hedge Russia. I think you do just hedge Russia here. Okay, was actually in, Poland, but just literally meters from Ukraine there. I mean, look at that, you can't even tell which country it is. So yeah, I guess the video lives on here, because it's still the last round of the seed, and this one will be in, ooh, is it Chile or is it Peru? I think you would go Peru here. We have a big rift in the sky, but yeah, I think you'd go Peru here, right on the border. And it was Peru right on the border. Okay, there we go. So the video lives on until the streak dies. So let's see if we can continue on here. Who knows? Maybe you see the video's another 10 minutes long and we get lucky here. Or maybe we see around like this, which I would go Slovenia on. But I have no idea if that's actually going to be correct or not. Okay, well, it's actually just in Austria. Okay, that is the end of the video, guys. Thank you very much for watching all the way to the end. Man, oh man, that could have been a really nice PB. I'm so disappointed with myself that I didn't think of the Albertan foothills of the Rockies there. But guys, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys in a video very soon. Goodbye.